Alright, what's going on, guys? Your boy TG. Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to recap the 2023 NHL Awards made into the version of PowerPoint so you guys can understand it better and so you can get brief recap of what happened. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to start with Connor McDavid, since he had himself a heck of a season, scoring 64 goals at the end of the year, which is the most goals he's ever scored in his career. And plus, winning the Hart for MVP, Ted Lindsay Award, Reese Shark for most goals, and Art Ross Trophy for most points at the end of the year. Season stats: 153 points in 82 games, 64 goals, 89 assists for 153 points, and he's won the Hart and the Art Ross and the Ted Lindsay Award before, and this is his first Maurice Richard. And one of the other things I liked about this at the NHL Awards is the Stettler family coming up on stage with Connor McDavid. We know that was an emotional moment because of the passing of the 7-year-old. I think he was 7 years old, Ben Stettler. Hopefully I got that last name pronounced right. And that was just kind of an emotional moment because obviously he looked up to Connor McDavid, and he was a huge Oilers fan and passed away because of cancer. So that was really emotional right there. His family coming up on stage and greeting Connor McDavid, hugs all around. So, yeah. But what a year has been for Connor McDavid in all. But I'm going to get to the next one. Got Erik Karlsson. So he's won his third James Norris. Of course, 2 being with the Ottawa Senators. When he was with them, he was the team captain of the Senators when he won the James Norris. And that award goes out to best defenseman. You guys see his stats: 101 points in 82 games this year, 25 goals, 76 assists. For 101 points in 82 games. And one of the things that he said after the award show is all he wants to do is win, win, win. And we know what he means by that, which is winning the Stanley Cup, which he has not won it yet, but he's got a few more years, try and get it in the bag before he retires. But he's had, I think this might be his best year putting up 100-plus points because I don't think he's ever done that before in his career. I think this is the first time that he's ever done it in his career. So congrats to Erik Karlsson. Linus Ullmark, him and the Bruins had a heck of a year. But he takes home the Vezina Trophy. You see his stats right there, 46-1 record. 1.89 goals against average, .93 save percentage, and getting 2 shutouts. And him and Jeremy Swayman took home the William Jennings Trophy, which I did not put that on here, but I'm just telling you guys that they both won it. Like I said, it's been a heck of a year for the Bruins, beating the record for most wins in the season. David Pastrnak scoring 60-plus goals. Bruins and winning most of their home games this year. The Bruins have just had a heck of a season, despite coming up short in the playoffs against the Florida Panthers. They actually choked in the playoffs against the Florida Panthers in the first round, losing in Game 7 in overtime. They choked that game, too, because they had the lead, but Brandon Montour scored the last-minute goal that sent the game to overtime, and Corey Verhaeghe with the overtime game winner. So not only did they choke that series, but they also choked Game 7 in general. But congrats to Linus Ullmark for winning the Vezina Trophy for best goalie. You love to see it. Next up, we got Matty Beniers taking home the Calder Trophy for the Seattle Kraken. 57 points in 80 games for Matty Beniers, 24 goals, 33 assists. He gets it done, I think, in his second year. I think this is his second year in the NHL, if I'm not mistaken. But you guys can tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. But I believe this is his second year in the NHL. 57 points in 80 games, like I said. And he's been an unbelievable player for the Seattle Kraken. He's going to win a lot of awards in the future. But hopefully the big prize that he wins is the Stanley Cup, of course. because everybody wants to win that. But good second year in the NHL. He did better than he did in his first year. And I know he's going to do lots of more things for the Seattle Kraken and lots of other things in his NHL career. Moving forward now, we got Patrice Bergeron winning the Frank J. Selke Trophy once again. Now, he couldn't be at the award show because him and his wife are having a baby. So he just sent a video message thanking everybody and then just told him why he wasn't going to be there. But he's won a few of these Frank J. Selke trophies. As you can see, 6-time Frank J. Selke Trophy winner, and all those coming with, of course, the Boston Bruins. Now, I don't know if he's going to retire. I think he's still going to play a few more years in the NHL. He's getting a little bit old now, so maybe give him 3 more years, and then maybe he might retire. He did win a Stanley Cup with the Boston Bruins, of course, that being in 2011 against the Vancouver Canucks, which they had a riot afterwards, like I think 4 days after the Bruins won the Stanley Cup. The Canucks fans just had a riot in Vancouver. But yeah, that's that. So congrats to Patrice Bergeron for winning his 6th Frank J. Selke Trophy. I knew he was going to win it because he's won a few of these before in the past. So I just knew he was going to win it again. But there you guys see the season stats: 58 points in 78 games, 27 goals, 31 assists, for 58 points right there. So congrats to the captain, Patrice Bergeron. Next up, we got Jim Montgomery, head coach of the Boston Bruins. He wins his first Jack Adams Award. Bruins finished first in the league with 135 points. So coming back to what I was talking about, heck of a year for the Bruins. Broke the record for the most wins with 65 wins. Last team to ever break the record was the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2019 when they won the President's Trophy. But no team that has won the President's Trophy has won the Stanley Cup since my Chicago Blackhawks did it in 2013 against these Boston Bruins, but it wasn't the same Boston Bruins, of course. So that was the last team to ever win the President's Trophy and to win the Stanley Cup in the same year. No team has done it since. But Jim Montgomery, he was just on stage talking about, his speech was about himself, like drinking and alcohol, all the problems that he's gone through with that, drinking and alcohol, how he got through that. So it was just fun to hear his speech. So congrats to him for winning the Jack Adams Award right there. Lady B Memorial Trophy goes to Anze Kopitar. This is his 3rd Lady B Memorial Trophy. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I had Jack Hughes winning this trophy. I know you guys are probably going to laugh at me in the comments, like just say something. I had Jack Hughes winning because unbelievable player, fun to watch. I thought he would come out on top, but he's going to win a few of these in the future, like Anze Kopitar said in his speech. But as you guys can see, his season stats: 74 points in 82 games, 28 goals, 46 assists for 74 points. So congrats to Anze Kopitar. Mike Messier NHL Leadership Award goes to Steven Stamkos, team captain of the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's given to the player who exemplifies great leadership qualities to his team on and off the ice during the regular season, and Stammer has did just that. Being a team leader with not only Tampa Bay Lightning, but also being team leader as kind of a father, because he is a father. I think he said he has two kids, and he's been a great father for his 2 kids. Season stats: 84 points in 81 games, 34 goals, 50 assists for 84 points. 2-time Stanley Cup winner with the Tampa Bay Lightning, both in 2020 and 2021. So congrats to him on a Mark Messier NHL Leadership Award trophy. Excuse me, let me get my words out. Chris Letang takes home the Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy, given to the NHL player who best exemplifies the qualities of perseverance, sportsmanship, and dedication to hockey. Now, it's been an up and down emotional year for Chris Letang because he had a stroke somewhere around this season, so didn't know if he was going to be able to play or not. Also had some injuries. His father had passed, so it was just an up and down year. And he gave out an emotional speech saying all that. 41 points in 64 games, 12 goals, 29 assists for 41 points. 3-time Stanley Cup winner with the Pittsburgh Penguins, all in 2009, 2016, and of course 2017. So yeah, just been like I said, an emotional year for Chris Letang. But can't wait to see him back on the ice at the start of the 2023-2024 NHL season. And hopefully he plays a few more years before he starts to retire because obviously he is a tremendous player to watch on the ice. King Clancy Memorial Trophy goes to Michael Backlund, given to the player who best exemplifies leadership qualities on and off the ice and has made a noteworthy humanitarian contribution in his community. 56 points in 82 games, 19 goals, 37 assists for 56 points. So congrats to Michael Backlund. I really don't have that much to say about this award, if I'm being honest with you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on. Let's see. E.J. McGuire Award of Excellence goes to Connor Bedard, and it's given to the candidate who best exemplifies commitment to excellence, doing strength of character, competitive, and athleticism. And as you guys see, I put the Blackhawks picture of Connor Bedard because he needs to come to the Blackhawks, and he's most likely to get drafted by the Blackhawks tomorrow in the draft. I wish I was a part of the draft too because I can actually be a prospect for the draft. But fortunately, I'm not going to the NHL. So, yeah. But anyway, back to Connor Bedard. This is the first time I ever heard this award, if I'm being honest with you guys. I never heard of this award before, but congrats to him for winning it. There you guys see his WHL stats. 143 points in 57 games, 71 goals, 72 assists for 143 points. And playoff stats also good too. Getting 10 goals, 10 assists for 20 points in 7 playoff games. He should win the Calder next year in 2024. I'd love to see it. I know it's going to be unbelievable on the Blackhawks, playing with Taylor Hall, playing with Nick Foligno, just a few veterans to name. Also, I don't know, Jonathan Tate just leaving the Blackhawks because he did play his final game as a Blackhawk this year, that being against the Philadelphia Flyers, which ended in an OT loss, unfortunately. But I don't know, Taser's still going to be around. He might go to another team, might just retire. I would rather him retire than go to another team because longtime Blackhawk, don't want to see him get traded. Just like Patrick Kane got traded to the Rangers. So I would rather much see him retire than go to another team. Just retire as a Blackhawk. Already had a tremendous NHL career. Not sticking around the Blackhawks. Just go ahead and retire. Because I really don't want to see him on another team. Especially since he had all those incredible years with the Chicago Blackhawks. And that's it, guys. That's it for the awards. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If there was some stuff that I should have said, that you thought I should have said, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you expect to see going into the 2023-2024 season. If you enjoyed this video, hit it with a like, hit it with a subscribe button. Can't wait for next season. Congrats to these players on winning the awards. And this has been another good NHL season. Can't wait for the 2023-2024 NHL season. I know it's going to be a good one, and I get to see Connor Bedard on the Blackhawks, hopefully, and see you guys. Oh, wait, hit it with a like, hit it with a subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.